Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Joey Graziadei is revealing details about his relationship with fiancée Kelsey Anderson following The Bachelor. It was intriguing. I wouldn't say it was all sunshine and rainbows, Graziadei, 30, said on the Thursday, May 29th, episode of NFL Unveils I'll Ask YouTube show. It was also incredibly fun to learn so much. You're like, wow, I still need to get to know that person. Graziadei met Anderson, 26, during season 28 of The Bachelor, which aired in early 2024. They got engaged in November 2023, but had to keep their relationship a secret until the show aired the next spring. We always say we dated in reverse, Graziadei remarked. We knew everything about each other on a deep level, and we knew we shared identical life goals. We felt that there was something here worth working toward, but I had no idea how she was as a roommate. He added, we did not even live. So, do they know what they're doing in the kitchen? How do they clean up the bathroom? We were figuring out so many small things about each other and still trying to put effort and time into it, Graziadei recounted. Kelsey came from New Orleans, where she was living with two other roommates, had her own life, and worked in construction project management. She went right back to work and was working full-time, and I'm sitting at home, just passing the time, having to travel around and do press in New York and Los Angeles. There are a lot of minor things that people don't realize I have to market this season, and no one even knows who Kelsey Anderson is, despite the fact that she is the person I want to spend all of my time with. According to the former tennis star, he felt bad for living this bachelor lifestyle while Anderson was still waiting for her opportunity in the spotlight. We were just new kids in love, having fun and figuring out how we were going to start our lives together, he said. That was exciting. They are not the first Bachelor couple to feel this way. Season 12 Bachelorette JoJo Fletcher and her now husband Jordan Rogers spoke candidly with us in 2021 about their adjustment to life after the ABC program. There were numerous reasons why we thought we shouldn't be together, Fletcher said. I believe there was subliminal pressure on both me and him, not just from viewers of the show, but also from our family and friends. We've paused, wedding planning, Lawson, 29, told us in 2024. For me, I got to a point where I felt continual pressure to cross off something every month or every week. And I was like, I don't want to do that right now. I'm also still adjusting to life and normalcy again. Obviously, we are still getting married. We're taking a moment, a beat. After the cameras stopped rolling and the final rose had been handed out, Joey Graziadei and Kelsey Anderson faced a reality far different from the glittering world of The Bachelor. It wasn't that they regretted their journey, rather, they were about to experience what many Bachelor Nation couples encounter, the slow unraveling of fantasy into everyday life. The couple, who captured hearts across America during season 28 of The Bachelor, were engaged in November 2023 but forced to keep their love hidden until the show finished airing in early spring of 2024. It was a challenge that would test their bond in ways they hadn't anticipated. On the May 29th episode of NFL Unveils Rachel's I'll Ask YouTube series, Joey opened up with refreshing honesty about his post-show life with Kelsey. I wouldn't say it was all sunshine and rainbows, he admitted, his tone equal parts grateful and grounded. It was also incredibly fun to learn so much. You're like, wow, I still need to get to know that person. His words highlighted a truth often glossed over in reality TV romances: knowing someone under the glow of studio lights is not the same as building a life together in the real world. Their romance had been fast-tracked by the show's intense format, deep conversations, exotic dates, and weeks of focused time with one another, but the logistics of real life came crashing in as soon as filming ended. Kelsey, a 26-year-old construction project manager from New Orleans, had to return to her job almost immediately. Meanwhile, Joey was swept into a media whirlwind, bouncing between New York and Los Angeles for press appearances, fan events, and promotional responsibilities. She went right back to work and was working full-time, and I'm sitting at home, just passing the time, having to travel around and do press, Joey said. There are a lot of minor things that people don't realize. I have to market the season, and no one even knows who Kelsey Anderson is, despite the fact that she is the person I want to spend all of my time with. This tension, between being in love and being apart, was something Joey hadn't prepared for. They were newly engaged but functionally living separate lives, each grappling with the demands of their respective careers and the strange limbo that exists between filming a show and being allowed to talk about it. We always say we dated in reverse, Joey explained. We knew everything about each other on a deep level, and we knew we shared identical life goals. We felt that there was something here worth working toward, but I had no idea how she was as a roommate. And that revelation came with its own surprises. They hadn't even lived together yet, a fact that sounds mundane but is crucial in any relationship. Joey found himself learning about Kelsey's kitchen habits, how she organized the bathroom, and how she navigated daily life without a film crew or rose ceremonies. Do they know what they're doing in the kitchen? How do they clean up the bathroom? He asked, half-jokingly. These questions marked the beginning of their true journey, not one defined by producers or plot twists, but by shared groceries, morning coffee routines, and compromise. Despite their deep emotional bond, there were moments of misalignment, moments that called for patience, honesty, and mutual respect. Joey admitted to feeling guilt at times. I felt bad for living this bachelor lifestyle while she was still waiting for her opportunity, he said. As he posed for magazine spreads and attended televised events, Kelsey remained in the shadows, largely unknown to the public and adjusting to the emotional whiplash of having fallen in love on national television. And yet, through it all, they leaned into each other rather than away. We were just new kids in love, Joey reflected. Having fun and figuring out how we were going to start our lives together. Their experience wasn't isolated. Other Bachelor alumni had echoed similar sentiments. JoJo Fletcher, who found love on season 12 of The Bachelorette with now husband Jordan Rogers, shared in 2021 that their early months post-show were far from ideal. There were numerous reasons why we thought we shouldn't be together, Fletcher said at the time, pointing out that external pressures from fans, media, and even friends and family can place a strain on even the most solid bond. Joey and Kelsey, too, faced the burden of public expectation. Their relationship was expected to be both aspirational and flawless, an impossible combination. Every moment of silence on social media sparked speculation, every photo was dissected for clues about their happiness. It was exhausting at times. Still, they made the conscious decision to slow down rather than buckle under the pressure. By early summer 2024, they had paused wedding planning, opting instead to focus on building a foundation. We're taking a moment, a beat, Kelsey told Us Weekly in June. We are still getting married, obviously. But we want to do it right. And that means being fully present, not rushing to cross something off a list just because people expect it. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.